First of all, I'm gonna be honest. I've never experienced riding a plane, which means I've never gone out of my country to visit another and meet people with different backgrounds, because that's beyond our means. I'm very much looking forward for it though, but for now, I have so much more to learn about my own country and the beauty of Filipino culture. Now buckle up, because I will be taking you back to the summer of 2019. I visited and stayed in the Philippines Ilocos region where my grandmother's older sister resides. And before I start, here's the thing. I have a shellfish allergy. And well, I found out about this allergy the hard way. Don't ask me how. Because I will be telling you. When I was 10 years old, I ate sinigang na hipon for the first time. My mouth is watering as I reminisce, but well, let's just say it didn't end up nicely, since I had an anaphylactic shock right after. And while it was a seriously dangerous incident, I don't really regret it, because at least I had the privilege of knowing how delicious shrimp taste before I'm mandated to avoid them for the rest of my life. It's safe to say that was the first and last time I ate shrimp. So, I mentioned my allergy to my other Lola, and the next day, the whole neighborhood in Ilocos Sur knew about it. It was funny because my Lola is almost friends with everyone. Our neighbors, who were about the same age as my Lola, would gather around our house and spend time together talking about each other's lives. It was heartwarming to be with a community that cares about each other. In Manila, where I grew up, I barely know my neighbors because everyone is busy working and has no time to talk to each other. Manila is known to be a very busy place. That night, as my Lola cooked dinner, she told me to prepare for a hearty meal, which got me confused because she was only cooking one dish, adobo. She had me taste it every once in a while. She said the neighbors liked it sweet, so she seasoned it accordingly. I grew more confused because in Manila, we never really considered our neighbors' food preferences when cooking for a normal dinner. Then, a knock on the door. I open. I see Lola Leta, Lola Betty, Lola Marie with a bowl full of viands they seemed to prepare in their hands. I turned around and saw my Lola happily handing them one bowl of adobo each. Lola Leta, my grandma's closest friend, gave us her pinakbet, which she cooked differently. She made sure not to add any alamang to season her pinakbet. She used another alternative. The three of them made sure to cook meals that are safe for me to eat, which explains why my grandma was so keen on cooking based on what they would love. And that's when I learned this practice was a norm for them, and they tend to do this as often as they can. They call it Padigo. It is a practice of food sharing among neighbors who are close with each other. And since my Lola is almost close with everyone, we would always receive food from the neighbors, and she made sure she has something to share as well. I grew closer to my three Lola during my stay there. That practice remained even after I went back home. During the pandemic, they do what they can to send us vegetables, Ilocano delicacies, dried fishes for us to cook and eat. It was a love language among us Ilocanos for sure. It feels like being nurtured and taken care of by different households at once. Padigo is a practice I recently learned that I will always love and appreciate. I know that people around the world also have their fair share of culture that I will surely look forward to learn in the future. For now, I'm on my journey unraveling mine so that I can represent my culture to other people while I also appreciate theirs soon. Diversity is beautiful, and I believe that you will learn to appreciate someone else's culture in a deeper level when you know how to appreciate yours.